Are you learning Italian and Spanish at the same time? Then you need to watch this video till the end. This is the second lesson of our course, Learning Italian and Spanish at the Same Time. My name is Adriana Languages and I'm a world languages teacher here in the US. I've been teaching Spanish and Italian for a long time and I would like to help you learn these two languages that can be very similar but very different at the same time. Today we'll be learning how to say in Italian and Spanish, I like. But before getting into the main topic of our lesson, we will have to learn this, which is verbs. Remember that verbs are actions, and without them, we cannot express things like speak, move, drink. These are actions. The first verb that we're gonna learn is to read. In Italian, we say leggere. And in Spanish, we say leer. Leggere, leer. Leggere, leer. The second verb that we're gonna learn is, by the way, this is my favorite verb, to eat. In Italian, we say mangiare. And in Spanish, we say, it's so different, comer. Mangiare, comer. Mangiare, comer. And the third verb that we're gonna be learning today is to listen. In Italian, that is ascoltare. And in Spanish, that is escuchar. Ascoltare, escuchar. Ascoltare, escuchar. And our next verb is to learn. In Italian, that is imparare. And in Spanish, that is aprender. Imparare, aprender. Imparare, aprender. And the last verb of today's list is to play. In Italian, that is giocare. And in Spanish, that is jugar. Giocare, jugar. Here's something really important that you need to remember about these two verbs in Italian and Spanish. Giocare and jugar are only used for sports and games. If you mean that you play an instrument, that's going to be two different verbs. For Italian, suonare, and for Spanish, tocar. We'll see more of that in the future lessons of this course. Subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss them. Now that we know a few verbs in Italian and Spanish, all we have to do is to put them together with the main topic of our lesson today, which is how to say I like. In Italian, how to say I like is mi piace. And in Spanish, that would be me gusta. Mi piace, me gusta. Alright, now that we know how to say I like, and now that we know a few verbs, it's gonna be so easy to do this short quiz with you. How to say in Italian and Spanish, I like to read books. In Italian, that will be mi piace leggere libri. Mi piace leggere libri. In Spanish, that will be me gusta leer libros. Me gusta leer libros. Sí! Ottimo lavoro. Buen trabajo. Now let's go to our next phrase, which is I like to learn languages. Mi piace imparare le lingue. Mi piace imparare le lingue. Now let's go to the Spanish version of that, which is mi or me gusta. Correct. Me gusta. Me gusta. And then we add the next part of the sentence, which is to learn languages. To learn in Spanish is aprender. Aprender en languages, idiomas. Me gusta aprender idiomas. Me gusta aprender idiomas. Woo! That was a lot of information, and I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to check out my courses to learn Spanish and Italian at the same time.